and move forward and build a strong country. We are better off together. So let's pull together and work as Kenyans. We enjoy being together one with another. I mean, I love all these guys who are seated here. For the several hours I've spent here with Dr. Karanja, for example, I've learned a lot. We have even schemed a number of things. I have learned a lot from Manyora since we started working together, and his wife, Dr. Weche, about how we need to now reorganize ourselves, our ideas and messaging and working together. There are so many people in this country. I was the other day talking with Professor Ogola and so on, who have got brilliant ideas on what we can do about our country. A while ago, last week, I was having breakfast with some friends of mine, Ahmed and so on. Serious guys, and scheming how we can campaign for one of us Kenyans to get a senior job somewhere in some international organization here. You see, that is who we are. That is who we are as a people. You know, we look out for each other. We are together, and we should never, ever, ever accept to be divided, because bad leaders thrive when people are divided. So that they tell you, you know, this is in Wakikuyu, sijui hawa ni akina nani. That primitive life of saying, oh, sasa hawa ndio kabila hii nataka kusumbua serikali. Hakuna mtu anataka kusumbua serikali. Shida yenu and your weaknesses and your incompetence ndio inasumbua serikali. And that one has not tried. Because incompetence is incompetence. Incompetence has no tribe. You can't say what's the tribal background of incompetence. It's incompetent. What's the tribal background of criminal conduct? That is it. There's no tribal background. You can't say oh sasa unajua ni hawa Somali unajua. There is nobody who thinks that way. 62 years after independence, we are one country and we are going to be one country. And my brothers and sisters, let me tell you this. We must say no to those types of things and move forward by faith, armed with the commitment that we must have to our beloved country. And know this always, that as long as we are standing on the truth, and as long as we are moving in the direction of putting our people together and minding the welfare of our country, we will be traveling the direction of God. And that way, we will succeed. So, we will meet tomorrow. And when we meet, we'll discuss some more. Keep encouraging you, my brothers and sisters, also if you are in the diaspora. If this was a sermon tonight, I would entitle it Beyond Remittance. Let's stop talking about remittance. You remit, you are bringing money. We can't love your money and hate your ideas. So, I am one of those advocates, and I've discussed this with my colleagues, Rigathi Gachagua and Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua and the others. If the petition, because last time when we were in DMV, we agreed with Akina Manyora and the others that our petition is going to come from the diaspora to the IBC to increase the polling stations in the US from 3 to 15. Yes. So that you vote, you cannot remit money, and then you don't have a vote.
Yes.
Yeah. So mpige kura, and then you know the acid test is also coming. Yes. Personally, I have said openly. Now I don't think it's something I need to hide. But the party I'm going to run on, when we settle down with my colleagues and I agree, I'm going to make it a condition that of the names we will present for nomination on the nomination list, there must be people from the diaspora. So that you can go to where these decisions are made. Because you see, mtu hawezi kukuambia wewe leta tu pesa, mimi nachua vile hapo na baadaye hapana. We want you to be there where the and by the way, don't focus only on the National Assembly and the Senate. I believe you can occupy, for example, in the city county of Nairobi, we should have and nominated MC who has roots in the diaspora. Because all these houses that you are buying, you are buying them where? They're not in air, you are buying them in Nairobi. And all these, these houses you people are putting money, you are buying them in Nairobi. So somebody should sit there when the decisions are being made to know how that is happening. And the various councils across the country, because when I was in government, the cooperative bank branch in Kisii was one of the highest recipients of remittances. From here. So you should actually have a nominee in that county assembly to see how the resources are going. So don't just send the money. Now also send your voice and your vote and participate. And thirdly, your people have got good linkages with leaders in this country. Representative is here, and some of you can talk to the governors in this country and the senators. My dream is, the way I've seen other countries are ratcheting up their costs, you too should ask questions of the representative institutions of this country. Because diplomatic relations are between people and people. The leaders only chaperone those diplomatic relations. So, if the US government has a security compact with the Kenyan government, it is pure and legitimate for you in the diaspora to ask the Senate Foreign Relations Committee here whether the resources and the support that is coming through that relationship is being used to kill Kenyan citizens. So that these issues are addressed and they are understood. So that we don't always be. Unajua kuwa wangwana bila kuuliza swali haiwezi kutusaidia sisi kama naonekana. Wakati uungwana ni kuuliza swali. Ask a relevant question. Hiyo ndio kuwa muungwana. Muungwana si kukaa hapa tu na kuendelea, hapana. Kuendelea sasa lazima tuulize maswali. Sasa mimi nawaomba tafadhali. Think about these things as you organize yourselves. Participate in the affairs of your country now beyond remittances. And ask the questions that you need. And then you, by the time a guy leaves Machakos and gets here to even know where the Senate Foreign Relations Committee sits, I mean, you guys know already. You can just